Great.
So we're going to go through 2 rounds, 3 seconds on each for transitioning through. There's a typo, it says 30 seconds on each position, but we're just going to go like 1 rep into the inchworm. So forward fold to start off. And once you connect to the ground, we'll walk out inchworm. Okay, and then we're going to pause there, lift the leg lift. Sorry, we'll finish the inchworm. And then we'll go back to push-up position, and then we're going to do the alternating leg lift. So 3-second pause as we draw that waist in tight. Just stay nice and stable through that tall spine. After the second one, we're going to push up into downward dog. Good, we're going to hold 3 seconds there, and then we'll sweep that leg back. Good, come back down, tap, redraw the spine, kick out the other leg. Good, and then we'll bring that foot up beside the hand. We're going to do a groiner with a twist, squeezing the butt, drawing the waist, pushing up towards the ceiling. We'll come back down, switch sides. Good, and then we're going to go back up to the top of the order. I'll do the other 2, the last 2 at the end. It's just easier to kind of bring flow. So we'll go back to 1 more round through, standing forward fold, inchworm, push up, leg lift, downward dog, leg lift, groiner. Really squeezing the glutes, making sure they're turned on. Walk the hands out, push the meaty part of your palm into the floor. Good, walk those feet back. We're doing push-up position. We'll hold 3 seconds, retightening up the neutral. Then we'll do leg lift, high hamstring. Good, and we'll push those hips back up into your downward dog. Hold for 3. Then we're going to alternate kicking legs up. Good, back down. After your second side, we'll sweep the foot up beside the hand, do a groiner with a twist. Switch sides. Good, awesome. And then the last 2 here, so we're going to go onto the floor, do those half squat rockers. So this knee will be underneath the hip. This leg's going to be as straight out as you can get it. And then try your best to get your foot flat to the floor if you can. Then we're going to push back towards the heel. On the side, you want to take more of a straight angle back, maintaining that neutral. So just go to where you feel you'll lose that beautiful neutral spine. Okay, so we're going to do this one for 45 seconds per leg. Just 1 round through. 3, 2, 1. Always sucking in, nice tight waist. Then try and control the pelvis by sucking in and relaxing the psoas. You don't want that to take over. So it's deep hip flexor muscles. Should be isolating them tall and tight. Okay, so we'll just keep going back and forth on that one for another 25 seconds. Awesome. Got last 12 seconds here. Switch sides in 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So you should feel a good groin stretch during that one. Next one, we'll go in 3, 2, 1, 45 on. Always resetting the breath too as you come back and deload. Try and get the rib cage expanded out with another big breath in. You can also keep the upper body active by pushing your hands into the floor to drive your serratus into your back. 25 seconds. We'll have 1 more warm up. Almost there, 15 seconds. And we'll stay on our quad pec position for knee. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. So this one we're going kneeling position, so our knees will start hip width apart. In a nice neutral spine set, we're going to bring one leg out and then try and kick it out straight. Pull your toe towards your chin. So for me, a pretty tight hamstrings, I already feel a stretch. If you don't feel like that's enough, you'll just pull your hips back and down towards that the butt. So your heel might drag and slide a little bit with you, but you just keep going until you find the range where your hamstring is your tension. And you can also start to drop your chest forward to create some extra stimulus as well. Let's ready to go. Another 20 seconds on this slide. Good, breathing through it. Should feel like hamstring definitely loading up. Back glute can squeeze a little bit. In 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch. Okay, we'll take setup on the side. We'll get into our workout. This one's same thing with the neutral drop, tension through the transverse abdominis, staying tall. Good, awesome, guys. We have another 17 seconds, and we'll move on. Okay, last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, time for a quick drink, and then we'll go through just 2 exercises to start off here. The lying pelvic tilt, so that's the one where we're staying flat on our back. We'll start off by really relaxing everything so you know you've got as tall a spine as you can personally get. And then from there, we're going to keep our fingers right inside the edge of the hip bone on the front, so it's deep on the edge of the bladder is. And then you're going to try and do toes up, leg lift, without letting that spot bubble up. So your goal is to suck everything tight towards the floor. So you can go alternating sides. Once that feels like you progress past, that's too easy, then you can switch to the double. But it is a lot harder to maintain that tight draw. Okay, that's the first one. Second one, sort of be flat, nice tall spine. We're going to purposely tuck our butt into a posterior tilt, so that's coming this way. We're going to go up to the top of the glute bridge, and then we're going to pull, so keeping tension, we're going to pull the other way. So when you go from posterior at the top to pulling open the other way, it should actually just meet you in neutral, but you'll feel the tension build in the front side. Okay, so we'll just do those 2 for 60 seconds, 2 rounds. I'll keep cueing you guys as we go. We'll start your 5. So really important to always keep a nice expanded rib cage with your deep breath in. We'll breathe in through the nose as much as possible. That'll get the diaphragm going a little bit better. 2, 1, go. What's that? Good. It's up to you. Like as a progression, you can have one that stays up, but I would start to see how the dead stop from the floor, so have both down, and then pull up from the floor. And just really isolate that. It's really tough to do, so do your best. As long as your intention's there, it'll start to transfer and activate. So full minute on, alternating sides. Yeah, that waist should be sucking tall. None of the activations should shorten anything in your spine. So if you're feeling like a compression or shortening in your spine, you're probably drawing somewhere a little bit, activating something you shouldn't be. 15 seconds there. Okay, we'll switch to that glute bridge in 10 seconds. We'll go right into it. All right, in 5, 4, 3, so we'll plant both feet. Nice tall spine. We'll posterior tilt our butt. Go up to the top, maintaining that tilt. From the top, we're going to anterior tilt, so pull the hips the other way, and then go down from there. So you should feel that activate the rib cage, kind of pack things down a little bit. Don't force anything though, just go as much torque as you can create without changing anything in your neck or anything like that. So the chin should be tall. Same thing on this one, we're going 60 seconds. Just take your time. If you're feeling a compression in your low tailbone, you might be overdoing it on the anterior rotation part. So just make sure you're staying controlled through tension as you anterior tilt. Butt's got to stay tight. 20 more seconds, and we're going right back into the second round. And then we'll rest a little bit longer between rounds. Okay, last 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Awesome. All right. Right back in. 3, 2, 1. Second round of pelvic tilts. All right, guys, stay strong here. So I'm going to step at the next one. Still got 30 seconds. So for the next one, we'll give you that 20 seconds to get a drink after our second exercise here. We'll need to find something you can hook your foot into, so either a couch or dumbbell or something. 15 more seconds, we'll transition over to the posterior inferior toe. Here, last 10. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. Awesome. All right, right into and 2, 1, go. Glute bridge to posterior tilt. Again, not overdoing it so that the lowest part of the temple is not over tucking unstably. But you want to be under tension as much torque as you can create both ways. 45 more seconds. We'll probably have about a full minute off while I go through the cues. Try and keep it a little shorter though to the 30 to 40 seconds. We'll also need something to elevate our feet to on the next one, so couch or chair. 27 seconds. Good. 17, guys, almost there. I'll go through the cues after. In 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right, quick drink, and then I'll start going through the cues in 20 seconds here. So either a couch or a dumbbell, you're going to hook one foot in, lie back. So same setup as the line cup tilt in terms of tall spine. This foot, you'll actually pull your toe up, so you'll feel a little bit different tension through here. And then this leg is going to come up and point the toe away towards the ceiling. So your knees are trying to stay aligned. Then optional, either arms overhead, or you can stay down and opening your shoulders with the arms on the ground. Pulling up. So you're using a little bit of that leverage to help stop you the flexion. Once you get to the top, in today's variation, we're going to try and extend as tall as we can on the way down. So that can be a progression. You don't have to do that extension. Then the second one, you'll need your couch or box, whatever. And same setup, tall spine from chin to hip. We're going to have our toes flat, so you have the wall in front of you can press against. Everything else is aligned. And then we're going to pull ourselves up all the way to hip extension. Keep that chin up. Pull yourself down to a halfway hold. Back up slow. Back down all the way to 1 inch off the ground. The whole time you're trying to not break apart at the wrist to hip alignment. Hey, so same thing, 62 around 60 seconds on. Trying to keep the rest short between exercises. We'll start in 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Awesome. So this one, you need to line, and then you're just doing a crunch to bring your chest up towards me. Good. Awesome. And then just making sure those pecs aren't taking over. Once you get to the top, as a progression, you can have the option to try and do an upper thoracic extension. Neck flexors will definitely be activated. So yeah, if you have an issue with that or they're a bit weaker, just hold your head from behind, neck will work too. Just make sure the hands aren't pulling the neck though. If you're going to do that variation, just kind of lightly support, but don't pull. Awesome. Sorry, so we're going to switch sides in 5 seconds. I forgot to mention the side switch. In 3, I'll give you 5 to switch. 2, 1, awesome. Okay, we're going 4, 3, 2, 1, good. Okay, always resetting that big breath as well. If you have to take an extra second on the ground each time. Opening the big expanded rib cage, drawing the waist, go up to extension, back down, good. Really suck in that turn to abdomen as tight as you can. Goal is to not have any bubbling up. And then as you go into that extension from the top, you're still drawing in tight as you can. Good. And 2, 1, switch. Okay, so we'll flip over, we'll give you 5 more seconds here. So bent knees to 90, feet flat. We're going to lock that spine in, go all the way up in 2, 1, go. Good, at the top, squeeze the hamstring glutes, go back down to half. And almost feel like you're pulling yourself down, not just dropping. So actively almost try and do an anti, would that be extension to the ground. Good, so once you get back to half, we'll go up top, pause again, and then back down. Last piece of the puzzle, just watch that neck's not turning with you. So yeah, it'll stay up. So as your hips go up towards the ceiling, you'll have to tilt your chin slightly with it. Good, we're just over halfway, so we'll keep going for another 25 seconds. And then we will enter a second round. Good job, guys. We have 10 seconds left. I'll give you 10 to switch. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Okay, second round, 10 seconds. Back to that single leg curl up. Last round through. In 3, 2, 1, go. Good. Stay nice and strict. Watch that leg jumping around too. If you could, if you had a little one of those Pilates balls and you can squeeze it between your knees, that's the alignment you want to keep throughout. So if you watch your kneecaps and they're jumping around, see if you can, a pillow would work too. If you have a pillow close by, you want to squeeze in there. We're almost there though, 10 seconds, just do your best. Good, nice suction in that TBA, 2, 1, good guys, awesome. Okay, other side in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Last time on this. Guys, adductors should be working hard. That's what will help keep the alignment of those femurs. Drive that heel into the ground like spike. 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, guys. All right, we are going to take a rest. No, sorry, not rest. We're on our second exercise. My bad. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, hip bridge. 60 seconds on here. Next one, we will just need the mat and then our body. So we're just going to do a kind of slower tempo lateral lunge. With bird dog variation. Good. Just coming up on that halfway point. Good. Over halfway. That chin nice and tall. Pulling yourself down into the hole, so you should feel a nice activation throughout the hamstring glute on the way up and down. Home stretch here, last 10 seconds, and then we're going to go through some new stuff. So we'll take a 20-second rest to get your drink in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, you guys can grab a quick drink, and then in 20 seconds, we'll start going through stuff. If you do have a yoga block close by, it sometimes does help with alignment on the bird dog. So we'll grab one of those to show you. Okay, so if you did have something, you can elevate your knee to. The arms are just a little bit longer generally than the hips, so that'll get the better alignment, and then the other knee from there is just going to hover. So that's going to be the first point of activation. And then from there, we'll either do a hand raise as progression number 1, or trying to extend out as progression number 2. And then we'll do that hover feels stable, and the one at a time feels stable. Always coming back to this position here, so that shoulder staying retracted. The arm's going to go out. You don't want it pushing forward, going from that motion. You want to have it tracted back in that nice steady posture position, coming out that way. So even if it's a partial range, that's where you can keep that locked into. That's better than letting that go and getting all the way. Second one, lateral lunge. So this one kind of setting yourself up, mobility dependent how wide you're going to be able to get. But we'll go from, so set your feet bilaterally equal here, and then we're going to go out and back on 45. And then from there, neutral spine. So for me, that feels a bit tight, so I'm going to come in a little bit. And from there, we're drilling straight down, kind of pushing off of this outer thigh, this glute stays turned on, but butt's coming back. So you'll get a different bend. A lot of times you see the lateral lunge this way. We're going to purposely keep that bend slightly in and then coming down that way. Just coming to where you feel stable still, maybe a little bit back and go back that way. So we'll get that front angle again. Stepping back. All right, so just those two. The lateral lunge, you don't have to pause as long as I was. We'll just get out, hold for like 2 or 3 seconds, and then push back to center. In 3, 2, 1, so on that bird dog, make sure this knee, it's not on the block, it's hovering up in the same alignment as the block. Okay, so right there, just even hovering that knee in alignment, you should feel some stimulus. Good, awesome. And then just watch, show a couple of cues. If you're going to that full extension, the rib cage is going to want to rotate on you, especially on one side more than the other. So just watch, try to pay attention to the back side of the rib cage. Looking pretty good. Good, guys, awesome. Keep that waist strong in. That's looking pretty solid. So switch sides in 3, 2, 1. 5 to switch. In 3, 2, 1. Awesome. We'll keep pushing that sternum open as well. That should cause a slight retraction in your shoulder blades, but don't pull your shoulders back. Just use the chest to kind of drive your chest open. That'll automatically pull the shoulders down. We have lost 10 seconds and we're moving on to that lateral lunge. If the stepping variation of the lateral lunge is too much for you to reset every time, you can just keep the leg out there. We're going 2, 1, switch. Okay, in 5 seconds. So key reminders again, we'll set our base, kick the leg back, test the rep, see if that can be improved by coming in a little bit and pushing off and back at the same time. In 2, 1, go. This neutral spine, so we're pulling that butt under. Again, that step is an optional. If you feel like it's too much to reset and find the right spot every time, and we'll just stay stationary with the first placement. You can just go up and back from there. Good. This should feel awkward but comfortable in terms of bad tension on your body here. We're going to switch legs in 5, 3, 2, 1. Good. We'll switch. 3, 2, 1. Good. So just watch that leg and stay planted on the ground. That shin doesn't want to drift with you. So if you're going too far over, as you come down, you'll see this shin kind of walk away over. We want to drill straight back and down, which you need foot placement. 5 more seconds, we're almost there. Definitely not going to feel like a traditional lateral lunge. All right, let's rest there. We'll go back to our first exercise. So bird dogs again. And we'll go in 5, 3, 2, 1, good. Nice, that's good, guys. Just pushing out that sternum, good control there. See if you can keep the breathing rhythm going. If you can, go through the nose as much as possible here. Deep breath in. That just helps get the diaphragm to activate slightly differently. Okay, we're going to switch sides in 5, 2, 1, switch. In 4, 3, 2, 1, good. Awesome, really resetting that rib cage alignment each time. You'll probably have a little bit of drifting in the anterior if that's an issue for you. 15 more seconds and we'll flip over up into that lateral lunge. Good. 2, 1. Perfect. Up on our feet. Last set of lateral lunges. 3, 2, 1. Go. So again, just watch that shin line isn't drifting with you. That back foot should be up on the toe, so the heel is elevated like you have a high heel on. Guys, so we've got another 12 seconds. We'll be switching legs. Next thing, we're going to need the edge of a couch to do a reverse hyper position or a stability ball would work as well if you have one there. Or you can do Superman, which I'll go through in those variations. All right, let's switch sides. And 2, 1, go. Last one on here. Really focus on the form. The groins are going to be getting tight. You're only as strong as your weakest link in these ones usually. So, well, in everything, but this, the awkward movements especially. So you might have to shorten range as things fatigue and shut out. Good. Big breath in. Last 10 seconds. And we'll go through some new stuff. Okay, and rest there. All right, guys, 20, 30 seconds for rest. And then we're going to go through. So we'll have side plank variation here and then a reverse hyper. So that's the one we'll either do side of the bench, so it'll be shorter range of motion that way, or side of stability ball, which I don't know, some are kicking around here. Well, either way, we'll use the side of the bench for now. All right, so first one, side plank options. So if we can today, we're either just going to hold the straight leg, bend leg as a first progression, kicking out straight legs, second progression. If that's okay for you, we'll go arm in the back of the head. We're going to try getting stable through that first arm, and then just coming around as far as you feel you personally can. While you're coming around, try not to shift forward off the midline, so you're almost scooping your chest back as you're rotating to maintain that stable midline. So your shoulder goes forward, but your chest doesn't go back. You'll find you'll just go to that position more. We want to make that the midline tension. Reverse hyper, we're going to go off to the side of the couch. Or ball. We'll get our hands kind of set and lock our elbows in whatever variation you have. And then we're going to draw in and tight and then coming back and up. That's a little awkward. So if you don't have anything that's going to allow you for a good reverse hyper position, you can also just go to alternating leg lifts and the reverse hyper from that way. So the lower to the ground it is, the less power you're going to get generated like our normal reverse hypers. So the third option, if you don't have an edge that's going to be too uncomfortable and you're stomach flatter, we can go to a leg lift this way, just making sure we're locking that into the spine. Alternating is an option as well. All right, so we'll do the same thing, 2 rounds. So side plank, 30 seconds each side to start off. And you will go in 5, 4, yeah, straight legs. So optional first progression's bent, straight legs if you can do it. 2, 1, go. Good, so make sure you've got that full alignment first. Good, lock that in there. And then we'll go, if you can, hand behind your head, coming around. Should feel the deep kind of under the rib cage, so that serratus anterior, as you come scooping around. That should all activate for sure. Then different tissue in the back, where your knee is probably posterior. Last 5 seconds, we're going to go to the other side. Good. And rest there. 5 seconds off to switch. 3, 2, 1, go. Awesome. Making sure that belly button's always drawing in tight too. Either pretend there's someone lighting a flame in front of your belly button or stabbing it with a knife, whatever works better for you. 20 seconds. Good. Just make sure, watch your hip alignment as well. That wants to stay stable. It's just that upper body movement. Good. So yeah, watch the hips aren't rotating away from the body as you curl. In 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, reverse hyper or Superman alternating on the ground. Or ball is a great option for sure. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Yep, that works. All right, guys. So this one definitely want to, almost same thing, pretend the ball is a knife that you're trying to suck away from. So as you go up, it feels really, really tough, but suck your waist tall as you're going up with your butt. Don't allow it to overpack your tailbone. So if you feel some weird stuff going on there, you might be doing too much torque from an anterior tilt. Yeah, so rest pause is needed. This one's a little harder to breathe on. So if you need a rest pause, we're just clearing halfway now. Want to make sure the high hamstrings definitely doing lots of work, full butt cheeks turned on. Good, we're going to go 20 more seconds. Definitely quality over quantity on these the rep turnovers, making sure you're good breathing rhythm, stabilizing things. Last 10. Awesome. 5, 3, 2, 1. Awesome, guys. All right, resting. So back to our top of the order, side climb and reverse side prayer. 3, 2, 1. Good. And make sure that alignment, rib cage to hip is there. And then I'll obviously go off midline as you twist. "15 seconds, we're flipping sides. Good. Nice, yeah, make sure you're squeezing that butt, pulling back the opposite way. Last 15 seconds. Or did I screw up there? No, never mind, sorry, rest there. That's my bad. Clock's off a little bit here. Switching sides, so 5 seconds away. In 3, 2, 1, other side. 30 seconds on. Last time on this one. Good. Just clearing that halfway point. Staying strong if this is your weak side on that hip staying back. Opposite way of the twist. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, we are taking a little bit longer rest. We'll give you a full minute. And about 20, 30 seconds for that. Oh, yeah, sorry. I keep forgetting the second exercise. All right, so we're on our reverse side burst, then we'll take our rest. In 2, 1, go. Good. Awesome. So, yeah, if you can, different ways of doing this. On this set, though, if you squeezed your feet last time, have your feet stay neutral with hip width apart. If last time you had neutral, let's go foot squeeze this time. So pretend you're trying to pop something between your feet. I'll just change this the butt cheeks a little bit. Okay, just coming up on that halfway point. Nice, 25. Good. One stretch here, 15 seconds, now we're moving on. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, good. All right, now we'll take a rest. Okay, so we will give you guys a little quick rest we have. I have to shorten this a bit, we'll see how it's going. Next one, we'll stick with our same plan for now anyways. The plank elbow walkouts. So that's going to be from our knee position. Hip width apart to start, we'll get our plank set. So all that alignment, and then if we feel strong with that, we're going to walk our elbows out and back. If that's too difficult, you can bring the hip line back a little bit. So you're coming more from here, walking out, but you keep your hips where they are. You don't come with and then the hamstring will walk out half range iso hold. So we will get our body alignment set like we've been doing all day. And then we're going to go up to a hip bridge, pull the toes up, walk out until you feel like you're just like about halfway past your own personal injury. And we're just going to try and hold that position, pull towards your hips. So when you pull, make sure it doesn't collapse your spine. Stay tall through the spine, and then pull just lightly, but not enough that it changes the spine angle. Good. So do those two. And I might go this one down to 45 seconds on instead of 60 for 2 rounds. All right, so we'll start in 5, 3, 2, 1, go. Awesome. So that sternum's always pushing strong towards the floor. That should get those shoulder blades active on the back side. Wide, too, right? Push your hips back more, too, right? So just a reminder that the further the hips go forward in front of the knee alignment in terms of hip stacking, the harder it's going to be. So first progression will be keeping your butt back over the knees. 20 more seconds. This one is very difficult, though. Don't feel bad that you're regressing down a bit. Good. Awesome, guys. Nice tall necks, too. Make sure the back of the neck feels like you're holding a cup of water. 4, 3, 2, that looks good, and rest there. Okay, we'll give you 15 seconds between these two. It seems a little tougher. Alrighty, so hamstring walkout. So again, we'll go through together here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So up into a bridge, toes piked up towards the ceiling. We're going to walk those heels out until they get challenged just past halfway. Then we're going to lock in there. So we're just holding at the end there. Okay. So once you get the hold, you're going to pull your heels on the ground to create some extra tension in the pelvis, but you're not actually moving anywhere. Okay, so only resetting if you need to. Okay, 15 seconds. Nice, guys. Home stretch. Watch those necklines as well. What I can see is looking good on everyone. 7 seconds, and then we'll give you 15 back to the top of the order. In 3, 2, 1, and good. Okay, awesome. We are resting 15 off. We'll go back to the top of the order. So those plank elbow walkouts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. It does help to squeeze the butt cheeks quite a bit. So you're pulling, almost like you're pulling towards posterior tilt. Chances are, especially the harder it gets, the more that posterior tilt will land you neutral. So you don't actually want the tilt, but if you, as it starts getting harder, fight for that tilt, it'll match. If that makes any sense. Good. Awesome. 20 seconds. We'll stretch down to this one after. Nice. Last 10. 3, 2, 1. Nice work, guys. All right, 15 seconds off. We'll take your time rolling up. Interesting. You'll walk out. If last set didn't feel that challenging, you can go a little bit more forward towards end range. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Awesome. Yep. Nice and tall. And then also watch the kneecaps aren't rotating out too far or in too far. You want nice neutral alignment with the pelvis. Check that rib cage isn't flaring out at all. Awesome. Home stretch. 15 seconds. Keep that neck tall. Breathing rhythm going strong. Should feel that butt start to shake a little bit. 10 seconds. Good. Tall breathing rhythm in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right. Let's see our guns up. So we'll do a quick rest again. Same plan. This next one. Optional if you do have a light weight or something. This is the one where we're doing our single leg hold. And then I'll use my phone. We're going to exchange the weight along that belt line in front without losing any wobble there. It's still challenging though if you just get that leg up, maybe even bend it, you get a little bit closer to this line. If you don't have a weight, then that'll challenge you a little bit differently. Okay, so that'll be first one. This one we'll just go 30 seconds per leg with your thing here. And then this one you may want to grab a bike out for depending on how you are hopping. We're doing the scissor hop, so nice tight alignment here. We're trying to lock that as we switch our feet. So staying up on both heels are off the ground. Just gonna switch, switch, switch. So ideally, we're not getting that bounce. We're trying to split the floor and get that minimized. So it's tough to have it like locked in fully. Obviously, there has to be some space to get your feet through, but you're trying to avoid like a huge bounce off the ground. Okay, so that one we'll just go 30 seconds on, alternating the entire time. The kettlebell switch will go 30 seconds each leg. Starting in 5, 3, 2, 1, go. Awesome. Yep, and as we bring that kettlebell across, make sure you're not letting it collapse your upper spine. Watch your not leaning. And just watch for any empty hip dumping. So that means just like a lean this way, but you feel like that's not under tension. The joints get stacked. You want to pull those hips across. Forgot to set the clock here, so let's go another 12 seconds, 10 seconds here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, awesome. Okay, guys, switching sides in 3, 2, 1. Good. Jesus, I think there's some ghosts messing with Nash in here. He's going bonkers right now. Tall spine, making sure that spinal alignment's there. Big breathing rhythm into that chest. So the bigger the ribs, the bigger the base. And shoulders should be turned down as well. 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. We'll drop that weight. In 5 seconds, locking in that pelvis, switching the feet. In 2, 1. Sorry, someone's coming up, so I'll probably bark for another full minute here until they walk through. It's probably the Olympic lift guys going across. Okay, Chrissy will grab him. You guys keep going. Another 17 seconds. Good, awesome. See if you can really keep that hamstring turned on, so that's doing a lot of the work. In 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's grab that weight again. So be nice tall. So set your neutral posture. Arms just go slightly. Cross, grab, cross, grab. In 2, 1, go. None there. Alright guys, nice open chest. So as you get to the end range of that sweep, see if you can open the pec up. So relax the pec. Good. And then nice sweep a little further away from the body so it's almost getting to as far away as you can. Well, in terms of those shoulders, stay stable anyways, as far as you can. Alright, let's switch in 2, 1, other side. 2, 1, go. $15 seconds. Big deep breath, tall spine. Another thing too, just watch you're not letting the hips drift. I don't think you guys are, but just one thing to check. That's a personal issue. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right, last set, scissor hops. In 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Awesome. Yeah, still stay laying your feet up on your toes the whole time. If you feel you're really thumping, I'd rather you bob a little bit more and be lighter in your feet than to be like really aggressive with that thumping, so I'll probably torque your joints too much. But I was just saying more in general, your goal is to get to that line where it's not bobbing. 10 seconds. Good. In 3, 2, 1. Perfect. All right, let's take a quick rest here. I'll modify the finisher slightly to accommodate the time. These last two, optional. If you have a band, we're going to set that up for an anti-rotation. If you don't go, we're going to find like the side of a couch or a wall. I'll use Chrissy as the demo, so just stand here like a tree. So pretend she's a wall or the side of a couch. If it's a couch, you'll go to the knees, and you're going to walk over until you feel some tension, and then just push into the wall. So you want to get a stimulus here, without the hip rotating with you. If you have something taller, we'll try the standing. It's the same thing. Walk to the door frame, push in, create that stimulus. You have a band or obviously on a cable machine. I can't pull it that far over. Hopefully, just did something screwed up there. But you get the idea. We're going banded, iso hold there. Nice tall spine. And then last but not least, the mountain climber. So that one just going on to nice tall spine position. In this version, we're going to go across to the opposite knee. We'll go a little bit slower, making sure you're getting that draw, and then a half Mississippi pause on each position. Okay, so just doing those two. We'll go 30 seconds each side on the anti-rotation, and then cross-body mountain climber for 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. So that's pushing. Do it one up or out. Push straight. Straight out. Check that back one. Just go out. Nice, guys. Yeah, watch, especially along, you can see right here, that part of the spine in this one has a tendency, and most people I see drift forward. So just be really diligent, almost like a rope's pulling your back up against the wall. Okay, we'll switch sides. 2, 1, flip. Reset that nice big breath into the rib cage. So this one will compress the rib cage in towards itself. So try and breathe against that and set your tension. 2, 1, go. You have a little bit of a bend in the knee as well. You're doing a standing one. You're doing the kneeling one, just making sure your glutes are turned on. 20 seconds. Good. Double check that midline, low back around the belly button's not drifting forward. 12 seconds. Okay, guys, last 3, 2, 1, rest there. Perfect. Okay, switching up. The mountain climber. So 30 seconds on here. So quality over quantity. Short and sweet here. 2, 1, go. Awesome. Nice tall spine. As your waist comes across with it, so it'll twist, your rib cage will stay stable. Making sure that first one we did, line pelvic tilt, those same deep muscles are working to suck the waist in tight. Awesome. Okay, it's ready to be turned on, so you should be feeling the rib cage muscles working. 7 seconds, we're back to the top of the order. 2, 1, perfect. All right, back to our anti-rotation. We'll start in 15 seconds. Let's try and get that breathing rhythm under control. Nice big expansion, staying in neutral posture, slight bend in the knee, turn the glutes on. Then we're going to push those arms out. Go. Last round here, and we'll get into our heart rate spike. So for the finisher, the bench, core hop over, running the spot. You might want your bikes, depending. I'll show you guys those, and then the last 2 should be okay. Good. 5 seconds of switching sides. 2, 1, good. Nice job. Last one here. We'll start in 5, 3, 2, 1. Good. Good, guys. Nice tall diaphragm breath. Got 12 seconds. So check that neckline as well. This will be tall. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Awesome. All right, we're going 10 seconds on mountain climber. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Last exercise before finishing. Right, guys. Keep that belly tall, tight. Keep the breathing rhythm going. Nice half pause, half second pause, 7 seconds. Go in 2, 1. Beauty. All right, you guys take a rest. I'll start showing the last part just so you can get into it. So optional here. So you can go off your couch, chair, or go on your bike. That nice neutral draw. We're going to do the bench core hop over, so just getting to where you're comfortable height-wise. That would be 45 seconds on. Actually, you don't even do, I'll shorten, instead of, I was going to go 2 rounds originally just because of the time. We'll do 3 rounds still, but I'll go 30 seconds on each station. The second one is just going to be either biking or running on the spot, or you can use the wall as a progression. The third one is inchworm kickbacks. So that's kind of an extension off what we did in warm up. We'll start in a push-up position. We're going to walk our feet up to where you're fully stable still. Kick back to a push-up. That's not comfortable. Just walk back. That will be the third one. And then the last one, so depending on if you have carpet or what your floor is, it might slide differently or less efficiently. We're going to grab a pillow or something you can squeeze in your kneecaps. Start with your feet. We'll go from the side actually. So once you've got that squeeze in the midline, toes are pulled up. Bring your heels in as close as you can. And then we're just going to go kind of like a 1 Mississippi sweep. So the opposite hip will come up a little bit. We want to decelerate with the ribcage spots here. So slowly each time we go back and forth, we're going to wiggle our feet down. So we're eventually sucking this tall. I'll go a little quicker. We're sweeping until we get to extension, sweeping back as we pull. Okay, so our knees are going this way. Okay, so that's really stupid, but it's a great activator for that full internal deep midline there. Okay, so let's get started. We'll go for 8 minutes. We'll see where we can get to. We'll try and get it 3 rounds in. 30 seconds on. We'll shorten the rest between exercises to 10. And then between rounds, we'll stick with 30. All right, in 5, 4, bench core hop overs. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my God. So guys, pec should have turned on. Nice tall spines. Drawing that waist. So pretend there's a rope pulling your hips towards the ceiling as you hop. Okay, last 5 seconds, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching. So 10 seconds off. We're running on the spot or bike. 3, 2, 1, go. Try and stay just slight forward lean, so we don't want to get into that at all. Slight forward lean like you're about to take off and go somewhere. A little higher if you can. Nice job, guys. We have 12 seconds. And we're into our inchworm push kickbacks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, 10 seconds, then we're inchworm up to your personal peak. So just go to where your hamstrings kind of max out. 3, 2, 1. Good. So walking push-up position. So we'll start here actually, and then walk the hips up from there. And then kicking back straight with both legs at a time. Or if that's jarring on the back, just kick one leg back at a time. It helps if it does jar the back. If as you're kicking and about to land, squeeze your butt cheeks a little bit. If you're not squeezing your butt as you go out, you'll definitely collapse towards the floor. 7 seconds, home stretch. 2, 1, good. All right, let's grab that pillow or block. So maintain a really good squeeze in the midline, and then you're just shimmying. There's no wrong way to do it. You're not going to hurt yourself. Just don't torque too hard. Just lightly, almost think of staying relaxed through your low body everywhere but the squeeze part. And then as you do that, you should feel around the SI joints kind of loosen up, or at least intensify in terms of blood flow. Good. And then the toes, keep them cranked up towards your chin. I'm going to go a little longer on this one just so you can get a sweep back as well up to the hips. So we'll do this one for a full minute. Okay. So 20 more seconds. If you did already complete a full cycle, just keep going through it. And that drag back especially, you should feel the ability to keep spinal compression on the floor a little bit better. Good. Should have a nice deep ring going after this in 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. All right, round two. So we'll give you 30 seconds rest. And then we'll go through one more round here. All right, and 20 seconds there. Last 10, going round two here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pump those hips towards the ceiling. Tight waist, make sure that head's not bobbing around too much. Be nice and stable, staying in line with the shoulder of that neck. My clock got screwed up a little bit here, so let's go 10 more seconds. In 3, 2, 1, perfect. Okay, 10 seconds off. Into our run on the spot in 3, 2, 1. Nice tall splunge. So always, every move you make with your arms and legs, pretend there's a little rope pulling you up from the back of your neck. Almost like you're getting, let's get hung up on the wall or something. That's it, guys. Almost there. Last 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right, down into those inchworm kickbacks. We'll start in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. So sucking that waist in as small as possible. The smaller your waist gets, the more space you'll have to get those feet and hips up. Good. As your feet walk up towards your chest, you try to push your heels towards the ground a little bit. Last 10 seconds. Good. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, let's flip back. So we'll do a full minute on here. And then we'll do one more round after. We'll shorten it a little bit. 2, 1, go. So toes pulled up towards your chin. Slowly tight upper body, relax lower body other than that midline squeeze. Should feel those pecs stay open. Yeah, you don't need to go far to get a stimulus. Just little tiny sweeps slowly out to extension. The further you get out, especially on the way out, you'll have a tougher time keeping that low tailbone down. So just ensure that you're only going as far as you can, keeping that stable. Then as soon as you start torquing back the other way, just over halfway, back the other way, you'll find it easier actually to keep things torqued, but you'll be able to create a different stimulus than on the way out. Good. And we have 15 seconds, so we'll get one more last round in, just shorten it a tiny bit. 5, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. All right. So let's go short rest here. Cindy, I'm not sure if you have to go right at 10 or if you're waiting to hear a knock or not. If I see you disappear, I know why. Everyone else, if you want to go, we'll do one more round. We'll start at 5. We'll just go right back into that. We'll shorten the rest here. We're going to go 20 seconds on for this last round. 20, 20, 20, and then 1 minute. 2, 1, go. Okay, let's rock and roll. And we'll keep the rest nice and short between exercises as well. So we'll go down to 5 seconds between. 10 more seconds, so you can max that quality out. Good, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, awesome. All right, in 5, and you're running on the spot. 3, 2, 1. That's it, guys. Nice tall spines. Make sure you got a little bit of that forward shoulder lean in front of the hips. 7 seconds, we'll just drop straight down into our inchworm kickbacks. 5 seconds between. 3, 2, 1. Good, inchworm kickback. And then we'll finish on after this 20 seconds. Go. We're going to finish with 1 minute of those leg sweeps for the time. All right, guys. 7 seconds, home stretch. Really get that big squeeze against the floor with the palm of your hand. 3, 2, One, good. Last one. So 1 minute on, we'll just finish those leg sweeps. We'll go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Good. So you play around with that speed even a little bit faster as you get into each like flop over of the legs. That deceleration kind of tugs some different muscles too. So don't force anything, but if you go a little bit faster than you were on the other rounds, you'll feel different. 20 down. All done for the day in 40 seconds. Good job, guys. Over half. Last 20 seconds. Keep that waist nice and small. Pubic bone should be turned on tight as you can. Last 10 seconds. You are free to go. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect, guys.